Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action and the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the 2-guard position. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Huff in at the 5. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Now here's Morant. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Well, the word dynamic really almost scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Shot clock at 5. Count it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. So it's Boston now. After the basket by Memphis. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Bane, the pass to Morant. Here's Wells. Pass to Jackson. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Here's Bane. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And here's Bane. All sorts of time. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bane's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Now Tatum. 8 points in his last time out. Launches a 3. The Beast. Good.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tatum.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA.
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Now here's Tatum. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's the Beast.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Boston shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he makes a first.
At the line for the Celtics, number 6.
And so he hits both. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 1. White And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And the length of White is kind of surprising. He's got about a 6'8" wingspan, and that helps him down low.
Jackson, pass to Bane. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's White. Banked it in off the glass. White's got his second basket of the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Cadis checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Left side, Morant. Down low. Here's Jackson. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Here's the Beast. It's rebounded by Memphis.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Morant, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Tatum can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Aldama. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Morant looking for an opening. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So there's a high percentage look for Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
Brown passes to the Beast. Outside White. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Derek White. And it's the Beast in a 2-guard. From deep, Bane. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He contributed 31 points. And, as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He put forth a tremendous effort, made impact plays time and time again. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Yeah, so now the question is, can he do it again? Playing like that consistently is not easy.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. That shot off. Nice D from Tatum. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Huff. Boston pulls it in. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
The Beast. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
The Beast, good.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Morant drawing the double team. Pass to Huff. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Wells. Defended by Brown. Wells misses. Boston leading by 4. Right side White. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
Celtics foul.
Walsh checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson for 3. The offensive rebound.
You just don't see guards attack the glass like Westbrook does. I mean, he's a relentless rebounder.
1:20 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Pass to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Westbrook. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Boston, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's the Beast. Pounded by Westbrook. Here's Williams. Six to shoot. Pass to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
The Beast has got 7 now in this quarter.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
On the wing, Bane. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No luck on that one. Hart with the defensive effort.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
The Beast shot is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front. They're up by 3.
The Celtics, 46. Your Grizzlies, you stand.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Grizzlies trail by 3. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Then it's Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Here's the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Wells. Now here's Jackson. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Nice D from Brown.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Operating inside. Porzingis.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And the Celtics call time here. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Back to Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Fires the three. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And the basket by Bane.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
White against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
That's just a great dribble move by Morant. Quick and very shifty.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Bane. And he's all alone. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim.
Substitution on the court.
Boston with the ball. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Again, the miss by Boston. Well, the Grizzlies shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pippen. Some solid defense from Williams.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Knocked away. Hard with it. No points yet. Here's Pritchard. Westbrook with the rebound. They need this. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Boston Celtics continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Jason Tatum out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Kenrich Williams. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's the Beast in at the 2. From the left block, he sends it through.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
The Beast has gone 5 for 12 from the field. Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. Jackson against Hart. Just 5 to shoot. The deep 3. Boston pulls it in.
A nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Bane. And it's Bane with the ball for the Grizzlies. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, nice take from Bane. solid at noticing holes in defenses and exploiting them.
The Beast passes to Tatum. Shot from 12, and the jumper falls for him.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And the Grizzlies shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Huff. Hart pulls it in. Boston's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's the Beast. Hits a three-pointer. The Beast has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the shot goes down.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Morant. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Hart. Releases. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game. Knocks it loose. Here's the Beast. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tatum passes to the Beast. Three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Morant. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's the Beast. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Here's the Beast. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bane's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring. So went into the lab and created the perfect wing. It might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
That one misses for Tatum. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Here's the Beast. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Wells.
Celtics foul.
Some changes. 41 seconds left in the game. Pass to the Beast. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Here's Shireman. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The Beast. Good.
Leaving leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Outside White. Takes one from 10 feet. It's in.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip will be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here.
The buzz is building from the sports-crazed town of Boston. The Knicks taking on the Celtics. For the Knicks, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where... Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So the New York starting five. We've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And for Boston, the post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Brown. And it's the Beast. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. And both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
Clock is at 3. That's good on the jump shot. The Beast's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Celtics. And here's Brunson. Sweet little floater.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Tatum, that's for 2. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to the Beast. From deep. Robinson pulls it in. And so just over a minute and a half played. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Towns. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Mikal Bridges.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Anunoby. Down low. Out to Bridges. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Pass to the Beast for the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. The Beast's got 5 men.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
To end the run. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown's shot is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so New York calls timeout for first. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Hart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies in Memphis. McBride with the ball. Hart covering. Takes the 13-footer, and he hits the jump shot.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Tatum down low. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. Knicks trail by 4. The pass to Bridges from 18 feet away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum.
Kenrich Williams.
Here's McBride. Right covering. No good from Clark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Passes to Williams. Here's the Beast. Back to Williams. Pass to the Beast.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Celtics shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 3. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Beauchamp in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to the Beast. To the left wing. Pritchard passes to the Beast. Clock at 4. Let's go. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Magic. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doors, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
To the middle, it's tipped. Now the pass to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. 5 points in the game. Good on the triple. The Beast's got 8.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Memphis was dominant. He added 29 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. When this team is playing together and playing for one another, they're a force. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 4. The Beast passes the block with the drive. Misses from short range. Knicks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Anunoby finds Brunson from 10 feet out. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Beauchamp passes to Brunson. And Brown over to help. To the wing on the left. Here's Beauchamp. 6 points for him. The kick out to Anunoby. Hits it from three-point range.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
To the paint. Here's Pritchard. Porzingis trying to get free.
Even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
And New York making a change here. Bridges checks in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Brunson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Now here's Tatum. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Brunson over Porzingis. Nice D from Porzingis.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to the Beast. Down to the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside Robinson. The dish to Bridges. 11 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Bridges has got 7 points.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it.
That's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
Score, the Celtics 39, the Knicks 24. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's the Beast, and there's Porzingis, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. He kicks to Tatum. Inside, here's the Beast, Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Yeah, easy call.
For Boston, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Line for the Celtics, number 6.
Both free throws good from the Beast.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. The Beast can't hit. New York leading by 5. Brunson finds Anunoby. Outside, Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And New York making a change here. Beauchamp's checked in. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. Leading by 5. With it, outguarded by Porzingis. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
Pass to the Beast. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And the pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from the Beast.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Tatum, that's for 2. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Brunson scanning the floor. Down low, the kick out to Towns. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the middle, here's the Beast. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Passes it to Towns. Over Tatum. Another miss by Towns.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Tatum on the wing. Pass to the Beast. Here's the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bridges, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum. Doris, when you think...
2.
Here's Tatum. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Clark is out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in a 2-guard. Here's the Beast. It's good. The Beast's got 23 points.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Outside, Towns. Pass to Clark. Here's McBride. It's good. This game is all even.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Porzingis can't hit. The Knicks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Lobbed up there for Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game. And I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's the Beast. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brunson outside. Towns with the bucket.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And there's the pass to the Beast. Looking to end the run. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
The Knicks with the lead. Inside, here's Bridges. The layup off target. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. The Beast passes to Pritchard. Here's the Beast. And the 3 off target. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Towns up top. Clark outside. And Brunson has it in the corner. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum on the wing. Defended by McBride.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Brown outside. Here's the Beast. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Clark outside. Back to McBride. Brunson with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. That one misses. Some solid defense from Clark. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks.
2nd team foul. Knicks substitution. OG Anunoby.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Bridges, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Brown outside. Some solid defense from Clark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Brandon Clark. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Bridges outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Knicks with possession here. Knocks it loose. Here's the Beast. Robinson pulls it in.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Well, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Bridges with the steal. And they get it. And Bridges jams it in.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pritchard. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. The Beast passes to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. And the clock. Here's the Beast. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Bridges driving to the basket. Then Bridges jams it in.
That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Got to have a bucket, and he delivers.
This ball movement by Boston. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 3. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Beast.
Yeah, his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. This is it to Brown. Here's the Beast. Defended by Bridges. Here's the Beast. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Excellent defense there, but he has to be smarter and a bit more patient.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 1. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Brunson outside.
Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 1. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's the beast. The three won't fall. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jason Tatum, third personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Shooting for New York.
Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, you need the 3 here. A quick one. I mean, very quick. Has to be catch and shoot. One fluid motion. A very difficult shot, but it is definitely not impossible.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Sorting by each build's best skill makes it easier than ever to get the skills and badges you need.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K. And now the Los Angeles starters. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Josh Giddey, and it's Fleming in at the 5. And for Boston, the 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then it's Derek White, then it's Kristaps Porzingis, and it's the Beast in at the 2. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's White, following the score by Los Angeles. Here's the Beast. Off target from three-point range. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
White can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. 4-point game. Left side Reeves. Back to Isaac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. Slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Tatum inside. Isaac covering. Tatum, shot is good.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Pass to Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he says, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Giddey passes to Doncic. Rebound Boston. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It was a game that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Players, coaches, fans. A frustrating loss for these guys.
It's Brown on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The Beast shot is off. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. He gets it in there.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. White looking it over. Pass to the Beast. Back to White. Here's the Beast. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Doncic passes to Fleming. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. Boston pulls it in.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Porzingis. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. White against Reeves. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Tatum passes to the Beast. Takes it inside. Deflected.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Reeves finds Isaac. It doesn't go for him. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
White, the pass to the Beast.
2 minutes.
Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. The Beast's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Timeout called. The Lakers with a new season underway. What are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again? Here's White. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. Josh Hart is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Derek White, and it's the Beast in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Outside Giddey. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 9. Here's the Beast. 29 points for him last game against New York. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Brown. Pass to connect. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Connect's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside, Hart. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now here's Doncic. Still without a bucket. Here's Fleming. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Tatum, he's checked in for Hart. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. With the 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He picked up 29 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. And his production wasn't limited to just one area. He had a hand in almost every aspect of that game. Guys, back to you.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
Oh, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Boston. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got 7 points in the game.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Now Brown. An important role in this offense. Averaging around 12.5 per game. White against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the Beast. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Fleming, no good. Boston leading by 3. Outside White. Here's the Beast. 9 points in the game. White with it. Here's the Beast. Off target from outside.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. White's got 4 rebounds now. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Now here's Doncic. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
I'll tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Cada's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Isaac, he's checked in for the Lakers. Thibault comes in for Giddey. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Pass to the Beast. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And that one's good. Fleming.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
That's tipped. Pass to the Beast. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So both teams making some changes. And so it's the Boston Celtics.
With the score, the Celtics 45, the Lakers 36. And please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Luka Doncic, Josh Giddey out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Fleming in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just 4 to shoot, the Beast. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's the Beast. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Pulls up. Here's Porzingis. Fleming grabs the miss. Fleming's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Isaac's shot is off. Boston leading by 7. Here's the Beast. He's got 9. Pass to White. Here's the Beast. And here's Porzingis. Puts one up from 19. And yep, it's good. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Isaac. And the shot goes in. Isaac's got 6 points.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
White, the pass to the Beast. Brown inside. Giddey defends. The Beast shot is off.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And here's Doncic outside. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to the Beast. Here's Brown. Here's the Beast. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. They shoot again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. White against Giddey. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the Beast. 9 points in the game. And it's blocked. Reeves against White. Left side Reeves. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that game.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Inside, here's Vanderbilt. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 7 assists in the game. Celtics lead by 7. And here's White. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Out left to the wing. Here's the Beast. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Takes the three. Another miss by Doncic.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. The Beast. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The Beast's got 13.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter, and it looks like he's going to try to shoot his way out of this funk.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Reeves. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up. Take the...
Both teams making substitutions here. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Derek White. And it's the Beast in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
White, the pass to the Beast. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Outside Reeves. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Fleming. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
How about the D from Doncic? This guy's appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Fleming. Isaac finds Kitty. No good there. Brown with some nice D. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Outside Giddey. Isaac against Tatum. Here's Reeves. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Tatum against Isaac. Tatum looking it over. Pass to the Beast. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Reeves. The 3-ball. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Cold-blooded by Austin Reeves. He doesn't shy away from coming up big in critical times.
And the Celtics call time here.
It's time to make some noise for some teacher.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
White against Doncic. Now here's White. Pass to the Beast. This one for three. Again, the miss by Boston.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Outside White. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Doncic against White. Good work defensively by White.
It's not getting much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Reeves. Good work there as he goes. The Beast has got 20 points. Lakers trail by 6. Now Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Back to Reeves. There's the three. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the Beast. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
He's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Here's the Beast. Three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
Number 67. First personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. White against Doncic. For three.
Boy, a quick defender like White, who's aggressive and strong, man, that's a nightmare for you if you're on offense.
Here's Porzingis. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
67. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
White against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum takes a three. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called. The Lakers. They're behind by 8. There's 37 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
Well, it's not looking good for them. We both can agree to that, can't we? I mean, there's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens after that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Tatum. And it's a 10-point Celtic lead.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
White with it. Here's the Beast. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, a hard hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA. Brought
Great choice. That's a difference maker.
it.